Hi there, I'm Brian Wilson. Welcome to another 5 Minute Friday with Brian. I'm a local real estate agent in Orange County, Southern California. Today, I'd like to quickly discuss the listing agreement that's held between a seller and the agent, so that if you are thinking of selling, I'm going to share my screen. If you are thinking of selling, then you would maybe this will answer some questions for you, or it might bring up some other ones. But real quickly, and it's a lot of information, so I'm going to go quick. Sorry about that. Date prepared, that will come up in other forms. That's why it's highlighted here. It talks about who the sellers are or is and who the broker is, the length, when the contract is in effect. This is 6 months here, the address, list price, any special listing instructions, and then the compensation, which is it's in bold because it's important. They want to make sure you see it. It's not fixed by law, so it's whatever you and the agent agree to. Commissions, I mean, it includes everything. So that's all of it. Here I have a 6%, could also be a flat amount. And if you notice down here a little bit, it says 3%. So it's not 6 and 3. This 3 is for the other broker, the person who brings the buyer. Then it comes out of the 6. So the 6 is total. This part, it's within 180 days, and that can be changed. That's a field. That's 6 months again. If someone says, hey, I'll buy your house after it's off the market, so it's been canceled, or it just ran its term and it's done, and then someone comes to buy it, you might still be responsible for the commission if that was somebody who came through before, and if the broker has given you written notice of all the people. And if this was a second listing, if I was going in and it didn't sell and now you wanted me to try to sell it, I need to know those names if they were given to you, and we would put those down here. Okay, so page 2, items included, excluded. Everything that's attached would be included. Typically and then things you're excluding, things you don't want to leave behind. I put here the refrigerator is included. It doesn't have to be. If it's built in, then it would, but if it's not, it doesn't have to be. Any leased or liened. Solar panels are big right now. What is the MLS, the multiple listing service? It's a database. That's basically it. And once it does close, all the information will be in there as far as the purchase price, sale price, I should say, and also financing if they had a loan or not. If you want to opt out of the MLS, you can. We don't advise it because it gets better it gets more it's seen more. Marketing, there's a clear cooperation policy that says once I take a listing, I have 1 day to put it in the MLS. There are different statuses, so it doesn't have to go live within that day. I talked about that a few weeks ago, so let me know if you have questions on that. And then when to start marketing if we are going to delay it while you get things ready. What's on the MLS, address, and all kinds of other information, of course. All the pictures tell everything. You can opt out of a couple things here with these comments and automated estimated values. That's for other sites, not the MLS. They don't do that. And then the seller, you represent that you can sell the home. You don't have a notice of default filed. You're not behind in any payments kind of thing, and or special assessments if it's a homeowners association. And we, the broker, you're authorizing us to order some reports for you. Nothing, outlandish. It's things for escrow. And then if this is interesting here, if I have it listed and an agent calls me and asks if I have any offers on the property, it's saying here that I can tell them, yes, I do have offers, and I can even tell them what the price is of those offers, unless you, the seller, give me in writing saying I can't do that. So that's, a lot of people don't know that. And then I present all offers, and you, Mr. Seller, would entertain all those offers in good faith. Agency, we talked about that last week, and more agency. And insurance or liability here. It's saying basically the broker's not responsible if something is stolen. So sellers, please hide your valuables, get them out of the house, put them away, do whatever. Don't just leave them out and think they'll be okay. Don't trust everybody. And if you do have any cameras, you have to notify people. Then people can take photos. There's also going to be a lockbox sign, equal housing opportunity, so we don't discriminate. If it's in a trust, we have another form. Manager can cancel it. If in 5 days after I take the listing, if there's something they say you can't do that, then they can cancel it. Mediation, arbitration in all contracts. And seller warrants that they are the owners and nobody else, and they have the authority to sell the home. Representative capacity, if it's in a trust, instead of signing all the long trust name, trustee, we can use this form to just sign your normal name and not have to do that. So let me stop the share. And again, I'm Brian Wilson. I do hope to talk with you. If you have any questions, hope to see you next week. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.